Today what I'm going to talk about is the ending of La La Land, and to analyze it and show you guys what I thought the meaning behind it was. And there are some massive spoilers ahead, so if you haven't seen the movie yet, I recommend that you go see this movie and then come back and watch the video. Here we go. This story focuses on two daydreaming artists, one focusing on his dream of running his own jazz club and the other having a dream of becoming a well-known actress. In the end of the film, both are successful with their careers. Sebastian opens his own jazz club and Mia has her desired career as a famous actress. And the two former lovers encounter one another after 5 years when Mia's husband takes her into Sebastian's new jazz club. Mia sits down, looks up and sees Sebastian on stage and is frozen. We then see a flashback of their first encounter, but with a different spin on it as he kisses her immediately, completely out of the blue. This is then followed by a montage of all the events that could have happened if they stayed together. Many people think that this is a could have been montage showing their lives if they stayed together. However, I believe that this montage is more depicting a traditional Hollywood ending. The world seems absolutely perfect in this ending montage. Let's start with the kiss. When we first saw the kiss, we were caught off guard because of the lack of logic that went into it. It was so random, but as the audience members looked at it, we're like, okay, this is good because this is something magical and we want these two characters to be together. And then we see the boss from the beginning again. Except this time he's delightfully nice. This is the same boss who is strict and doesn't allow Sebastian's music to play in the club or to go off the books, but in this sort of montage he's open arms to all the new jazz and dancing with a smile on his face. In the middle of the film, Mia and Sebastian had a conversation in front of one of the sets in the studio. Mia claims she wants to have that one day. In the montage we see them dancing in there and being the main star of that set. When we're in the montage we kind of forget that there were obstacles preventing these two from being together, such as their aspirations and careers. As said in the film, this is the dream. It's conflict and compromise, a message to show that you can't get everything you truly want. Yet in the montage, we're shown mostly the same exact events that we saw throughout the film. The only little different thing was that the two never separated and they got literally everything they wanted. This montage is not a what if, it's more of just a all-out fantasy of getting everything they really wanted. And it's very unrealistic because of that. This montage is exactly what old school classic Hollywood films would have done, wrapping up everything in a happy-go-lucky way where everything is perfect and you don't need any logic. And there was a really good part in the movie where you get sort of a West Side Story vibe when you see all the girls getting ready for the party. You think that she's gonna meet Ryan Gosling's character Sebastian at the party and then they'll magically just fall in love, except their first encounter was him breezing by her and ignoring her completely. There's a pretty good part of dialogue from this story that really sums up the entire meaning behind this. It's pretty strange we keep running into each other. Maybe it means something. I doubt it. Yeah, I don't think so. And that just shows us right off the bat that this is going against the tradition. It's bringing us to a more grounded place of reality. And the film paid homage to a lot of classic Hollywood movies, but it takes a non-traditional approach to a more realistic ending. And in this montage, we're thinking, oh, they could have been together, they could have done this, they could have done this, but they were following their dreams in LA. And if they stayed together, they couldn't have had that opportunity to go there. It was a very tragic ending to their relationship. And I feel like that's what it was showing, was that in a place of dreams, not every single one of them comes true.